Good morning and hey howdy. My name is James Adams, this is Paul Ashley, and we are here today to talk to you about Tesla. Man, Paul, there's nothing in my mind, especially as an electrician, that's more exciting than Tesla, Elon Musk, and whatever he's doing.
Yes, and I've got some frequently asked questions about Tesla.
Thank you, because we run into these all the time. Go ahead, shoot.
Does a wall connector come with the Tesla?
Oh my gosh, no. And it should, right? You're paying a fortune for this car, but no, you can order the Tesla wall connector. This is an older version. They have a Gen 3 out, and you can order those and get them online. Usually they run about $5 to $5.50, thereabouts.
Okay. And if I have two Teslas, what's the best option to charge that?
That's a good question. So the best way, I think, unless you're driving a million miles a day, you get two wall connectors, and Tesla now has the app. You can interconnect these with two of them with a network wire and put them on the same circuit. So Tesla, the app is smart enough, you set the priorities right on your phone. It'll charge the first car, let's say you say wherever it has the lowest charge. It'll charge that up, then divert the power to the other car. So you don't have to go out at night in your garage and shuffle cords. So you only need one circuit. 2 or 3 years ago, you had to run two big cords, two big services to do them individually and upgrade your service. So, you know, Tesla's really stepped up their game that way.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, do I have to install this type of charger?
No, you don't. So let's talk about this. And we'll kind of skip forward to is a lot of times, one, because Tesla makes some really cool looking stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Even this older wall connector just looks super cool. But in terms of actual charging capacity versus this, and you guys will hear this is the 1450, so 50 amp. So this one has a 50 amp circuit. The wall connector has a 60 amp circuit, and it's a minor difference. This one will charge 44 miles per hour. This one will charge 30. Okay, so it's a difference. But if you don't draw a lot of mileage, you know, why spend an extra $500 or $600 for something if you're not driving more than 100 miles a day?
Right. And how many amps did you say that use? Well,
so this one takes, the wall connector takes a 60 amp breaker, but it only draws 48. The 1450R, the plug or the mobile connector, takes a 50 amp breaker, but it only draws 32. And that's a big deal because if on your load calc, when you call your electrician, if you're close to capacity, right? Well, then using the 1450 makes sense because you're drawing, 15 amps less. And if your panel's packed, or you have a lot of big stuff in your house, well, that helps you maybe not have to do a whole panel service upgrade to charge your car.
Right. And what size of a breaker would I need?
This will be a 60 amp. This will be a 50 amp.
Okay.
Okay.
And could I plug in my Tesla to my dryer outlet?
Yes, you can. For all you minimalists out there, if you don't want to mess with any of this, you can absolutely charge your car, plug it into a wall outlet. But here's the thing, the charging rate is 3 miles per hour. So if you don't drive much, that's probably not a problem. Because overnight you're going to charge, let's say 24, 25 miles, if that's all you drove the day before and burned up your, pulled your battery down. So that's always really a viable option. If you're only driving, let's say 20 miles a day, you could skip all this nonsense and just plug it into your wall plug in the garage.
Awesome. Looks like we carried all those out.
So that's really the down and dirty. There's so much going on, but the reality is you have 3 choices, just to sort of summarize. You can plug it into your wall plug with the mobile connector, the mobile charger, charge 3 miles an hour. You could get a 1450, so 50 amp circuit, do the wall connector with a 60 amp circuit. It just depends how far and how much you drive. And then real quick, more than anybody wants to know, but I'm going to share anyways. Tesla, like all electric vehicles, has their stated mileage when you fully charge it, how far you're going to go. But remember, if you live in places that have big temperature swings, super hot, super cold, you're not going to get that mileage. If you live in a place with a lot of hills, you're not going to get that mileage. So something to think about, okay, as far as your charging. But for most people, it's not really a thing. So thank you. If you have more questions, reach out to us. click like, please, because we just answered life's burning questions in 5 minutes. And click to subscribe. Like to see you
Yes.
around again. Have a great day.
You too.